counties and of course across the borders. My name is Macharia. Remember, you can watch this particular bulletin live on Facebook, and you can as well send us your feedback through our SMS line, that is 23059. Now let's get started. Lilian Mbugua, 28-year-old brand manager of East African Breweries Limited (EBN), who went missing on December 23rd this year, has been found alive. The disappearance occurred during a family visit in Gikono, Kabati, Muranga, where Lilian had traveled on December 21st to celebrate Christmas with her relatives. According to her family, Lilian went on an evening stroll on December 23rd and did not return, prompting them to file a missing persons report at Gikono Police Post on December 24th. The case had raised a significant concern as the family feared for her safety. Muranga South Deputy Commissioner Gitonga Murungi Police, however, confirmed that Lilian Mbugua, a 28-year-old EBN brand manager who went missing on December 23rd during a family visit, has been found alive and safe. Moving on to the corridors of justice, police in Nakuru have granted 21 days to detain a man and his lover who were prime suspects in the murder of Tabitha Wamboi on Christmas Day. In Gomongo village of Bahati, Senior Resident Magistrate Emmanuel Soita has also ordered that the lovers be detained at Kiungoine and Nakuru police stations respectively, pending the conclusion of investigations. Bernard Ngugi is suspected to have murdered Tabitha at 8 p.m. on the night of December 25th, with the body of the deceased bearing injuries. Her private parts had been chopped off and her eyes gouged out. The remains of her body were found stuffed in a sack. His lover, Esther Njoki, is also a person of interest in the case after preliminary investigations revealed that she was present at the scene. The case will be mentioned on January 16th of 2025. Right, moving on to matters healthcare. A severe shortage of BCG vaccine and its diluent is causing concern among new mothers in Kisumu County as hospitals struggle to administer the crucial vaccine to newborns. A recent spot check at various medical facilities in the region revealed that many newborns were unable to receive the BCG vaccine, typically administered within hours of birth to protect against tuberculosis. Instead, mothers were told to return at an unspecified later date, leaving their infants unprotected. Njeri Charity, a new mother at Lumumba Hospital, expressed her frustrations after her newborn received only the polio vaccine. She was informed that the BCG vaccine would be given at a later and informed time. Similarly, Habib Juma, another mother, was advised to bring her child back for the vaccine 2 weeks later due to the shortage.
Kwa majina naitwa Njeri Charity. Nilikuja kuzaa on last week yenye niliadmitiwa, then sikuweza kuzaa kwa njia ya normal, nikapelekwa CS. Then after nishazaa nilitarajia mtoto wangu angepata chanjo zote, lakini hangeweza kupata ya BCG, akapewa tu ya polio. Nikaambiwa hawajui hata ni siku gani tutaletewa hiyo, though itawahi kuja but hawajui, so ikikuja tutaambiwa tukujie. But sasa niko worried, mbona hakupewa na nafaa pewe. Ombi langu ni waweze kutuletea hizo dawa, watoto wetu waweze kuchanjwa, wasije wakawa na shida hapa mbele juu ya kukosa kuchanjwa.
Kwa majina naitwa Bibi Juma. Mtoto hakupewa chanjo, lakini tulielezwa kwamba nirudi baada ya wiki 2 itakuwa imepatikana. Lazima niko na hofu, manake huwezi jua litakalompata. Si nasaidia kwa upande wa maradhi viungo. Naomba tu iharakishwe, kama dawa zinaweza patikana zifike kwa haraka, manake hatuwezi jua ni mlipuko gani utalipuka idhuru watoto.
A faction of the Orange Democratic Movement (ODM) in Mombasa has announced plans to revamp the party in a move that is expected to spark leadership battles within the county. Led by Tobias Samba, a former Tudo MCA who emerged victorious in the November 27th grassroots elections as the new county chair, the group is determined to re-energize the party ahead of the 2027 general elections. Samba and his supporters believe that his leadership will restore ODM's prominence in the region, particularly in the Mombasa County Assembly, where the party lost 6 seats in 2022 elections. Samba outlined his strategy for the upcoming year, emphasizing the importance of grassroots organization.
Hii team ODM, team yetu ni team fresh. Tunataka ku-infuse new ideologies kwa ODM na tumekuja kufunga mwaka. Tumekuja kujumuika na wale delegates wetu wenye tulisimama nao wakatupigia kura, na vile unaweza ona leo hakukuwa na mambo ya siasa, ilikuwa ni tukuje tufunge mwaka alafu tujipange kwa sababu I think as from 2025 siasa itakuwa imeanza. Sasa hiyo siasa tunataka ODM ilipata kura viti 24, ilikosa viti 6. Hizo viti 6 tunataka this time round ODM scoop the 30 kama vile tulifanya 2013. Tunataka tuchukue viti zote, hizo ni za ODM. Ndio maana tuko hapa. So members, after this they are going to break. We are going to relax for some times until after 6 we will come back with a new strategy. We want to open offices in each and every sub-county. We are also planning to open offices in each and every ward. But majorly we'll be opening a county office, I think the third week or the last week of the month of January.
Na siku ya leo tumekusanyika mahali hapa na delegates kuwashukuru, maana tumepitia safari nzito na wao. Tulikuwa na uchaguzi wa grassroots, it was not easy, tulikuwa na changamoto nyingi, lakini kwa kuwa tuna imani na watu, ama watu wana imani na sisi ambao ni team fresh, team Samba vile tunajiita hapa Mombasa. Watu walisema ya kwamba wanataka mabadiliko, na kupitia changamoto nyingi uchaguzi ukafaulu na tukachukua ofisi, na kama viongozi tukasema tusherehekee pamoja na delegates wetu.
Our resolution for next year, we want to start a movement to strengthen our beloved party, ODM, under leadership of our able chairman, super chairman, Mr. Tobias Samba. That is why we are here, and we are telling youths of Mombasa and Kenya at large tujitokeze, na youths pia wachukue kura. This time we must change the narrative. It is the time for youth to lead this country. The narrative yenye tulikuwa tunaambiwa kitambo ya kwamba ati leaders of tomorrow ni my youths, it is long gone, and we must protect our votes come 2027, because this time round it will be leaders only, youth lead peke yake.
Right, moving on, parents and teachers in Nakuru have raised alarms over the increasing number of abduction cases in Kenya, calling on security agencies to ensure the rule of law is upheld. Speaking during a joint statement, the concerned groups emphasized the urgent need for authorities to act decisively to protect citizens, particularly children, from the rising threat of abductions. The community leaders pointed out that Kenya is a constitutional democracy where the protection of fundamental rights and freedoms is paramount. They expressed growing anxiety over the disturbing trend and the apparent failure of security agencies to effectively address the situation. The statement came amid widespread concern voiced by civil society groups, human rights activists, religious leaders, and various organizations, of all of whom have called for an immediate crackdown on the rising crime. These groups urge the government to take concrete steps to ensure the safety and security of all citizens, particularly the most vulnerable.
Na hii serikali yetu ya Kenya Kwanza tuliichagua tukiwa na uaminifu kwamba ni serikali inayoongozwa na Mungu. Kwa hivyo sijui ni kwa nini kunafika mambo haya, na tuliamini tukiwachagua tunachagua watu ambao wanaongozwa na Mungu na ambao wangetuelekeza vizuri. Tunaona wazazi wengi wanalia, tukikumbuka wakati kulikuwa na maandamano kuna watoto wengi waliaga.
Kwa majina ni mchungaji Harrison Kariuki Mwangi kutoka Nakuru County. Sasa jambo kama hili, hawa ni vijana ambao tumeelimisha kama nchi, na nchi inategemea vijana sana sababu ya siku za usoni. Kwa hivyo kukiwa na abduction kama hii yenye inaendelea, sisi kama Wakenya, sisi kama wazazi, hilo jambo tunaona silo jambo nzuri ambalo linaendelea. Tuko na serikali, tuko na viungo ambavyo serikali iko navyo viungo vingi. Inatakikana ichunguzwe vizuri, iweze kujulikana bayana wazi. Ijapokuwa kama hili jambo linaendelea ni jambo ni siasa, hili jambo lenye linaendelea ni nini kinachoendelea?
Kwa majina ninaitwa Peter tena. Kwa muda wa zaidi ya miaka 50 Kenya imekuwa imesimama, na ndipo tunasema tunaomba serikali, hii mambo ya abduction yote ni umasikini. Kile kinachosababisha mambo ya abduction na siasa hizo za kiabduction ni umasikini kwa watoto wetu. Wamefanya, wako na madigrii, wako na madiploma, wako na certificate zimejaa manyumbani, haziendi mahali popote. Kwa hivyo abduction ni fikra za mawazo, hawana njia nyingine ya kupitia. Ukiwa mahali popote huko.
Right, moving on, former students of Kakamega Boys National School have launched a comprehensive initiative aimed at restoring the institution's reputation in both academics and talent development. The alumni under the umbrella of the Kakamega Alumni Association have already invested a total of 4.5 million Kenya shillings to support the education of underprivileged students, ensuring that financial constraints do not hinder their access to quality education. Speaking about the initiative, members of the Alumni Association emphasized their commitment to offering equal education opportunities for all students. They expressed the importance of supporting those who might otherwise struggle to continue their studies due to financial challenges. In addition to their focus on education, the alumni are also keen on reviving sports at the school, particularly football, which has been a key part of the institution's rich history. The association plans to purchase modern sports equipment and engage renowned local team managers to provide training to young players, helping to nurture their talents and improve the school's sports program.
We have spent about 4.5 million in terms of just individuals supporting the collective pot. And how do we do this? In the last 6 years, to be precise, we have had different categories of support. We have platinum, where in platinum, a former old boy runs away with a student for 4 years, from Form 1 to Form 4. And I must applaud those of us who have done that. We're about 4 of us who have run with that for 4 years, and they have completed the platinum. Then we have gold, where an old boy supports the initiative by paying 24,000 per year. And we have quite a number doing that. We are urging all of us who are out there to join in. Then we have silver, which is 12,000. Then we have bronze, which is 6,000. And we have warrior, which is 3,000. 98% of the students we support actually transition to the university. So it's a program that is changing lives. It's a program that is changing communities. And it's a program that is changing the country, because we get our students from high and wide.
We come in as alumni to bail them, pay their fees, and just beside paying their fees, we also mentor those boys. And some of them, because of their vulnerable situations back at home, we also take care of some of their families in terms of providing for them food and other upkeep needs. So majorly we have helped so far 30 students. Some are in the university, others are still in school, and we follow them up to ensure that they stay on course and continue to progress in their lives.
This is an initiative to unite all the sporting activities under one roof from Kakamega High School, which is particularly known for its prowess in football, rugby 15s, rugby 7s, and many other sports. So this is an initiative to try and build on the talent that has already been produced by this great institution and to turn it into something that can be of professional help to these students when they leave school.
Moving on, children with disabilities, particularly those living with cerebral palsy and autism, along with their caregivers, have received much needed support from the Moyo Foundation in collaboration with the National Council of Persons with Disabilities. The initiative aimed at easing the daily lives of these families included the distribution of diapers and bicycles to help with the mobility and daily activities. Speaking at the event, Isaac Simiu, a representative from the NCPWD, highlighted the importance of people with disabilities and their caregivers coming forward to access information about available government programs. He urged families to embrace their conditions and be open about challenges they face, encouraging them to seek support when needed. Mercy Mbone, the founder of Moyo Caregiver Foundation, emphasized one of the key challenges facing families with children with disabilities is the lack of awareness regarding available assistance and resources. She called on fathers to take an active role in raising children with disabilities, stressing that caregivers should be a shared responsibility.
Sio uchawi, si ati wamerogwa. Hii ni condition ambayo kama autism haijaeleweka mpaka saa hii nini husababisha autism. Kwa hivyo ukipata mtoto ako na autism ama ako na cerebral palsy, usimufiche, jitokeze, mlete, ajiandikishe kama Mwanakenya yoyote. Katika njia moja ama nyingine serikali itakusaidia vile unapambana na hali na kimaisha ili kumsaidia.
They do not have the knowledge on how they can be helped. They do not have the knowledge on how they can improve their children's life. Because you find that most caregivers, in most cases, they have dedicated their lives on just taking care of the child, and they don't indulge in a lot of things. So you find if they are mothers, they've had to neglect their careers and just be there 100% for their children, taking care of them. And also you find a few men, and I'm happy that in Kakamega County I've been able to identify a good number of men who are standing with their families, because we've had cases of neglect whereby men neglect their families because maybe the wife gave birth to a child with cerebral palsy or with autism. So I would advise men, mke wako akizaa mtoto upata ako na cerebral palsy, ulemavu wote ule, hata kama ni autism, kindly do not abandon your child, do not abandon your family. Maybe this caregiver needs 3 pieces per day, that is 300. Hata kama utamsaidia kununua tu hiyo diaper, hata kama utamsaidia kupata tu chakula, hata kama utamsaidia tu apate therapy, huyo mtoto afanyiwe therapy, huyo mtoto apate matibabu. It is very important. So it's not all about Moyo, but I will urge everyone who is watching or listening, just kindly ensure if you have a neighbor, tuache stigma. If you have a neighbor ambaye ako na mtoto mlemavu, show them love, support.
Right, let's get sports now. And Dallas FC and Golden FC emerged victorious in the 14th edition of the Chris Oguso football tournament held in Vihiga County. In a thrilling men's final, Dallas FC defeated Red Bees 4-2 on penalties after a goalless draw in regular time, earning them a cash prize of 300,000 Kenya shillings. Golden FC claimed the women's title with a 2-1 victory over Nice FC, taking home 200,000 Kenya shillings in prize money. The tournament, which brought together teams from across the region, was praised for providing a positive outlet for youth. Deputy Inspector General of Police Gilbert Masingeli congratulated the participants, emphasizing the role of sports in steering young people away from criminal activities. Stakeholders also applauded the event, noting its potential to empower youth and promote community engagement.
Imesimua kila mtu, tumeshukuru pia mwenye alitoa tournament. Sisi vijana wamekuja na exposure. Imekuwa holiday, hakuna penye anaweza keep busy, umeona penye crowd iko, kila mtu anapenda mpira.
Okay, finally imekuwa fiti, imekuwa game intense, of which tukikuja game tulijua tutakutana na team tough. So tulifokusia hii game, tukasema tunataka ushindi. Ushindi ni kitu kingine muhimu sana.
Hili kombe limechezwa kwa hali ya uzdadi kabisa, na ukweli wa mambo hawa vijana wana talenti. They are very well talented and they are very good in football playing. Likewise to the lady team, was very good.
Madhumuni yetu ni yale tu kwamba usalama utimizwe, vipaji mashinani iwepo, na ni kutoa hongera tu. Yamefanikishwa kwa sababu ya mdhamini wetu Betika. Amefanya kazi nzuri, naona yuko kwa wingi ili kuonyesha watu kwamba yeye didi kukaa Nairobi pia mashinani yupo na anakuja kusaidia kukuza vipaji mashinani.
Brandon Mweresa. Goal!
Alright, moving on, sports stakeholders in Kirinyaga County have urged both the national and county governments to increase funding for sports and talent development at the grassroots level. Led by James Bundi, the group expressed concerns over the government's neglect of sports sector, which has resulted in a lack of funding needed to support young talents across the region. This call for more support comes after Sports, Youth and Creative Economy Cabinet Secretary Salim Mbugua confirmed that the government has allocated 1.7 billion Kenya shillings for talent nurturing. However, local stakeholders argue that this amount is insufficient to address the growing need for infrastructure and talent development programs for young Kenyans. Speaking at Njukini Federation League finals at Gachadha grounds in Gishugu constituency, Bundi called on for the government to improve the provision of sports equipment such as balls and uniforms, as well as technical support to enhance the development of young athletes. In the league finals, Lion Warriors triumphed over Wolves in a tense penalty shootout, winning 5-4, while Kianjiro FC secured third place by defeating Karucho FC. The teams were rewarded with cash prizes and football equipments.
Make sure that we engage our youths and we try as much as possible to harness the talents that they have. We realize there are those youths which are gifted with football. There are those youths which are gifted with volleyball. There are others gifted with issues to do with races or running. We have also karatekas as part of the talents. Last year we had also the talents that involved singing, dancing. All these talents, our major focus is to harness them. What we are also trying to make sure that we remind our government, basically our Kirinyaga County and the national government generally, to majorly focus on the promotion of talents of our youths, so that at least from these talents our youth will be able to be engaged and be able to earn a living just like any other countries. We have ever seen other countries where youths are involved in sports. They are earning by the end of the month. Someone is earning something. And therefore it is also very possible here in Kenya and more so in Kirinyaga, Gishugu and more so Jokene in particular. It is possible for us to be able to do the same.
Game imekuwa sawa. Tumecheza game vo hatujatumia chances vizuri. So wenye tuko tunacheza na wao, they were just lucky but we were unlucky. Lakini tunakubali tu vile imekuwa. Hii imekuwa sawa. Though kiwanja yetu ni mbovu sana, mostly wakati kumenyesha. So unapata kuko kumenyesha, kiwanja haina drainage. So most of the Sundays unapata kuna players wanaumia. Na tungeomba tu tutengenezewe kiwanja vizuri, at least we na drainage poa. Watusaidie wadhamini, watusaidie tu tuweze kupanda nyasi huko.
Game ya leo imekuwa tough. Tulikuwa tunategemea kufunga mabao lakini imekuwa tough. Tukaenda hadi pena. Obvious kama vile mnajua penalty mchezo wa bahati. Lakini bahati kwa leo imekuwa pande wetu na tukaweza kushinda. Hivyo ndo imekuwa leo.
Right, moving on, football has been identified as a key solution to keep young people away from crime and drug trafficking in Kwale County. Speaking after the conclusion of the county's football league, Benjamin Dalu, chairperson of the National Ports Authority, urged youth to invest in developing their talents, emphasizing that doing so could open doors to employment opportunities. The Ports Authority has been the main sponsor of the county league, a support that has been crucial to its success, Dalu highlighted that sports, particularly football, provide a positive outlet for young people and can serve as a stepping stone for better opportunities. The league concluded with teams Amsterdam and Azam from the county securing spots to compete in the Coast Region Football League. Amsterdam emerged as the county champions, having won the title in a high contested final.
Wa Kwale na Pwani kwa jumla, michezo inalipa. Michezo ni kitu ambacho kinaweza kukuza jamii. Tumeona wachezaji wengi sana wameweza kufaidika kwa maisha. Ningependa kuomba vijana wawache yale masuala mengine ambayo yanatupotosha na tuangalie vile ambavyo tunaweza kushikana kama jamii, tusaidiane. Mimi kama mwenyekiti ambaye ni kijana wa hapa, nimesema ni lazima tusaidie vijana wetu waweze kukuza talanta zao. Kwa hivyo tutumie hii nafasi ambayo iko na baadaye tusije tukasema kwamba tulikuwa na mwenyekiti na hatukufaidika. Kwa hivyo nafasi iko kwa sasa, tuitumie vizuri na tushirikiane.
Msimu umekuwa miongoni mwa misimu mizuri kwa sababu changamoto nyingi tulizipatia suluhu, hususa kwa ujio huu wa udhamini wa KPA. Tumekuwa timu zetu zimeona all 14 rounds of matches na pia kuweza kucheza mini league kwa hali tofauti ama nzuri zaidi kuliko vile tulikuwa tukicheza mwanzo. Na
tumekuwa katika camp na tukaona kwamba hatukuweza kujishughulisha na mambo yote mabaya kama vile mihadarati. So nikaona kwamba tukiendelea hivi mambo kama mihadarati na mambo mengine yote mabaya naweza kuepukana nayo.
Na ile Amsterdam FC ni kabisa hiyo.
Company, remember to catch up with the subsequent bulletins at 4, 7 and 9 p.m. My name is Macharia signing out. Let's meet again when God says we do.